Happy Rapture Day. It's a shame nobody will get to see this
What?
podcast.
What is it? What's the day?
You don't know about this?
No.
Yeah.
What is this? What am I learning?
No, the Rapture is apparently going to be today. That's word on the
Rapture
on the internet streets.
Is this a religious
This
thing?
is it's a
okay. Because at first I wasn't sure you're talking about the Raptors, like the Toronto Raptors.
No, not the
I was
Toronto
like,
Raptors.
they have a day.
They're not implicated in this.
Okay. So the
although
Rapture.
I mean, yeah, the Rapture. Yeah, are you familiar?
What is this? No, I'm not familiar. Please tell me.
I don't want to get into it.
I think we should.
In it.
We should. Is it like is something going to happen?
According to some people, yeah.
What's going to happen?
Jesus is coming back.
He's back. He's coming back.
He's coming back. Yeah,
love him.
Yeah, he heard about how well Daniel Jones is playing, and
he's like, "I'm coming back.
I gotta get on that.
I gotta come back." Oh my God!
No.
Well, welcome back.
I'm gonna have to cut this.
Would this be his birthday?
No,
because that's Christmas,
right?
But he could be coming back. He's coming back.
The Rapture it's kind of a more recent development in evangelical Christian communities that people don't realize.
But wait, do they believe in evolution? No. Okay. Ironically, they've evolved.
Ironically, it has evolved.
Okay.
At some point in the 20th century, and it's basically the idea that Jesus comes back, and all of the devout followers go up to heaven with Jesus, and everyone
at one time.
At one time.
It's like a highway, but it's slow because everybody's going back.
So the most famous
traffic doesn't matter.
No, yeah. There's no highway.
Oh, got it.
They got to fly Spirit Airlines.
Only Tuesdays and Thursdays.
No free checked bags. No carry on. You have to pay extra, but you don't need anything, right? Because you're going.
Yeah, it's the clothes on your back.
Yeah. Actually, no. You leave those here too.
Oh, shoot.
According to many theories.
Okay.
But if you're listening to this, then I guess that Rapture prediction was incorrect, and get them next time.
Maybe we have Rapture.
Get them next time.
Listen to this. Wait, why would it?
Or maybe they got raptured and we were left. Left here.
Well, disappointing.
That could be the case.
Probably because of what I said about Kyle Shanahan that first week.
Yeah, and me and I.
Otherwise, I could have been on this. I would have been on this highway.
And I was guilty by no. It's a Spirit Airlines flight. We already covered it.
Yeah. Oh man. All right. Well, maybe it's going to happen later on in the day. It's early.
It could happen
open
later.
to the possibilities.
It could happen later. Yeah.
And welcome back, Jesus.
If you're listening to this, though, it either didn't happen or you were not raptured. And I'm glad you're still here to listen.
We need the views.
Leave a comment. Let me know if you were raptured.
Red Sox fans have longed to hear it. The Boston Red Sox are world champions. Wycheck. Dyson's going to go all the way. With 3-2 for the winner.
Week three. Let's get in. Let's just jump right in.
Okay.
What do you think?
I have an idea of where to start because this is what I found a little bit interesting. And it's a division that historically I've not cared about. But I think the NFC North is like a little microcosm for the whole league. Like I think
go on.
I think it's super interesting. So obviously you have, like, what did I say last week? I said if the Packers lose this game to the Browns, they're just not mature enough to win.
Yeah. And
it turns out they're probably not mature enough to win. The defense played great. Somehow they lost that game. I mean, they're up in this game with.
Yeah, I mean, they led the whole way. Browns hadn't scored.
3:55 left in the game.
Yeah, Browns hadn't scored.
I mean, it was just, and then Love throws an interception from his own 20-yard line.
Bad interception.
Horrendous play. Literally the worst thing you could do. I mean, so
yes.
so horribly bad. And then the Browns rookies sort of carrying them through this game.
Yeah, Judkins scored a touchdown.
Judkins played good. Um,
Isaiah Bond had some catches, I think.
Fumin, who's that? Who's the kid? I don't even know this kid. Fumin Jr., something like that. I don't know. Who's the kid?
Fumin.
Yeah. Oh,
no, Fannin. Harold Fannin.
Fannin. Yeah, Fannin. Yeah.
So do you know about him? Do you know about his college career?
No, what's his college career?
He led all of college football last year in receptions. He's a tight end. He was at Bowling Green. And he had, let me pull up his stats. He had an unbelievable season playing in the MAC. He had 117 receptions, 1,555 yards, and 10 touchdowns.
That's crazy.
And what's crazy is their quarterback. Is this last year? Yeah, their quarterback had 3,000 yards passing. So half of his yards were to Harold Fannin. And he kind of plays a little bit of fullback for them also. He might. It seems like he might be playing a little bit of like that. You remember like that old like Chris Cooley role with Washington, the like H back.
Yeah, H back. Yeah,
he's playing a little bit of that, which is cool. And they're running him out there with Njoku also. Like they're on the field together a lot.
Well, yeah, teams are going bigger personnel a little bit now.
Yes, yeah. 2 tight end is really having a moment.
The Bills are going 3 tight ends.
I mean, not to jump all over the place, but the Lions last night. They were just their running game was just unbelievable.
Okay,
they had like a 98-yard drive where I think they threw the ball 3 times out of 18 plays.
Loved it.
Yeah,
okay.
I mean,
loved it. But look, to the Packers, how did they lose that game? It's like, what are you doing? And not only that, but they could have lost it a little bit earlier because there was a Jacobs fumble, and somehow that got deemed not a fumble, but I feel like it was pretty clearly a fumble. Anyways, they end up getting the kick blocked with 20 seconds left, with 27 seconds left,
right.
and then these guys go down and
Andre Schmidt, who
55-yard field goal.
missed the extra point, missed the short field goal in week 1. That was the reason they lost to the Bengals. He's the hero in week 3. And the Browns should be 2-1, which is wild. And if you look at that Ravens game, I mean, they were down 10 at the half. The game got ugly in the second half, but a lot of that had to do more with the offense, like turning the ball over and
the Ravens can steamboat when they get going. They can steamboat anybody.
Yes, but
everyone
thought the Browns were. Yeah, I mean, everyone thought the Browns were going to be the worst team in the league, and like,
oh, they're not the worst in the league.
I think we forgot 2 years ago. Well, it's their quarterback situation's kind of not great,
Flacco.
but like, 2 years ago they had an amazing defense and made the playoffs, and Joe Flacco was their quarterback for a lot of that season. Yeah. Not saying the Browns are going to make the playoffs or anything, but I do think they are a little bit better than they were being given credit for.
But still no reason for Green Bay to lose that game.
No.
I mean, you're up 10-0. You know, come on. What are you doing? But the mistake, the interception is just like, it's so reckless.
So if you go back and you look, so and I talked about this last week about how everyone was talking about like how the Packers were just clearly the best team in the league and were dominating games, had dominated their first 2 games. If you go back and look at that first game with the Lions, they had a very similar situation where Jordan Love threw an interception in his own territory. Brian Branch made an amazing one-handed catch, got up, ran it in for a touchdown, but it got called back for defensive holding.
Yeah.
And the I mean, it wasn't a bad call or anything, but I think Branch probably intercepts that ball without the holding penalty. If that stands, that's a completely different football game the rest of the way.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a huge turning point.
At that point, the Lions were still figuring out their offense. It felt like they didn't feel like they had any rhythm. Yeah. But it feels like they figured that out.
Yeah. I mean, the Packers clearly, that defense is for real. And
okay, so that's why I'll walk back my statement from last week a little bit, just because the defense still played lights out. I mean, the Browns got the ball on the 5-yard line because it was intercepted at the 20 and then he ran it back. Right. So they got the ball at first and goal from the 5 and they punched it in. But so, you can't, the defense is great. The defense still might be the best in the league, the Packers defense. I mean, they're really,
it might be. Yeah.
Yeah. They're really good.
Yeah.
So, but maybe it's just a love thing. Like his up and down on the road versus home is like crazy, and it's just a sort of it's an inexcusable mistake. It's literally the worst thing you could do there at that point. I mean, I guess the only worst thing is if the guy actually I don't know if he runs it back for a touchdown. I don't know if that's worse because you save some time at least.
Yeah, Jordan Love, he runs so hot and cold
Yeah.
that he's. This is a cursed comparison. It kind of
Don't compare him to Josh.
No,
Okay.
no. I'm going to complain. No, I'm going to compare it to a Hall of Fame quarterback.
Oh God.
Kind of reminds me of Eli Manning a little bit.
Oh.
Where Eli Manning, could get so hot and play so well, and then at times he just made plays that just you were like, "What? Who is this guy?"
Yeah. Well, we've talked about Eli, and we're like, there's really no quarterback career like his ever.
No.
And so I don't know if Love is gonna.
I'm gonna show this. This is from
yeah.
it's from December of last year, but so it's changed a little bit.
Toyota-thon?
Jordan Love is a different guy during Toyotathon, and I think we all need to remember that.
Okay.
And he
when
didn't
is
play terribly in the
Toyotathon?
playoffs. What?
When is Toyotathon?
You're unfamiliar with Toyotathon?
I mean, I know of. Is that Lucy?
Yeah.
Shoot.
It comes to life when the
What
camera
are the
turns
dates
on.
of Toyotathon?
That's a good
End of the
question.
year?
I think it's Toyota's big like Christmas season.
Sale. Yeah.
Sorry, winter holiday season sale.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see, Toyotathon dates. What are they? This year, it's mid-November through the first week of January.
Honestly, those are good weeks to be good.
They're the best weeks to be good. Yeah,
great weeks to be good.
Yeah. So
carry that into February, and you got yourself a Super Bowl ring.
Yeah, I think they should lobby. I think the Packers need to start lobbying.
Toyotathon.
Toyota to extend Toyotathon
at least
through the Super Bowl.
Wow, 26 too is good.
Yeah, I don't know that there's much to extrapolate for the Packers coming out of this, except for like, if you're serious about winning a Super Bowl this year,
yeah,
you're gonna have to tighten that up. But like teams
they
lose
got
these types of games, and
it's a bad loss. It's a bad loss,
especially
with how they were winning. I mean, you just didn't close the game. I mean, it was done.
And if you look back at
you could have won it ugly. It's fine. You win that game ugly. It's fine.
You look back at the game against the Commanders on Thursday night, and they kind of I mean, both their wins, like they didn't put the other team away, really. I mean, I guess eventually they put the Lions away. They eventually put them both away, but they let the teams hang around, and that's exactly what happened to the Browns. They just let them hang around until there was a game-changing moment.
Mistake,
and that you can't do that. You can't let a team. We saw a lot of that yesterday.
Okay, so
teams hang around.
We have this team with this great potential and a quarterback with great potential, and it's a team that's like on the cusp, that's trying to take the next step, right? And they're trying to dethrone the sort of perennial franchise at this moment, the Lions, in their division.
Wow, what a sentence!
Isn't that crazy? So
I mean, they've won it 2 years. They've won the division 2 years in a row.
But they're the consistent, well-run organization, which is basically everything the Lions have not been our whole life.
No, that's definitely true. I don't think the Packers have not been that, though. I mean, the Packers.
No, but the Lions have been. They've had a grasp of that division the last few years. And, they've sort of turned their tide. And now they're taking this next step where they're this mature. I mean, to go into Baltimore and win that game on a Monday night is crazy. Like, that's hard as heck. Like, there's not a more impressive win in the league this year. And I'm including that Bills comeback on the Ravens, because the Bills were at home and we have Josh. We know what we got. But for the Lions to go on the road and like out physical the Ravens like that, I mean, it's a big, like, that's an adult move. Like they bought a house, got a mortgage type of move. They had kids overnight. Like that was like a big mature move. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, like, so 2 years ago, the year the Lions went to the NFC Championship game, they played in Baltimore and they got destroyed. It was they came in, they were 5-1, and they lost 38-6, and they didn't score until the fourth quarter. And they just got run by by the Ravens, and that was pre Derrick Henry. That was just
It's-
Lamar.
If you don't
carrying
play
them.
the Ravens, it's hard to beat the Ravens. And in Baltimore on a Monday night, they're like, the Ravens are a team, like, I feel like historically, at least the last number of years, is like, you play them, you struggle the next week after playing them. You know what I mean? They're so
Historically, yeah.
physical. It doesn't look like that right now.
They
of
don't look like
course,
that right now. No.
But I still think it's super impressive to go in there Monday night, run on them. They scored 4 rushing touchdowns, both the running backs, and Goff making critical 4th down throw.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty clutch.
It was a huge game for Goff because he has this reputation of not being able to play. I mean, it's not even just a reputation. Like, if you look at his indoor, outdoor, home away splits, like, he's worse on the road and worse outdoors.
Yeah.
But
and under pressure, of course. And, you know.
Yeah. And also, I mean, the Lions, like, after week 1, it was a lot of talk of, you know, does this team miss?
We lost Ben Johnson.
Did they miss
it's
Ben
like,
Johnson
oh my
too
God.
much? So
the offense looks good. They look good.
Yeah.
I'm not concerned now. But like, so like, that's like, I feel like took a big step there in the maturity. Like, that's just, it's an impressive win to me. Look at that, 17 in the 4th.
And they were also coming off the hangover of, like, just getting kind of dominated by Washington in the playoffs last year. And that was like a huge disappointment because they were the number 1 seed in the NFC. Like, this was like the window that they needed to go, you know, to a Super Bowl in.
Yeah.
And so yeah, it's good to see. And that defense is starting to get healthy. Aiden Hutchinson looked phenomenal last night. I think they had did they have 7 sacks?
7 sacks, yeah.
Which is the most times
that kind
Lamar's
of
been sacked in his
pressure
career.
on Lamar, getting him down as well.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. It's not like Lamar was bad. I mean, like, they
have a like, if we want to talk about the Ravens, like, they do have a propensity for, like, just like, their variance within a play is crazy. Like, either they're gonna score a touchdown or they're gonna fumble and you're gonna return it for a touchdown.
And they did another, like, really stupid thing where
you mean the pass?
Yeah, they're inside the 5. Pass? They're inside the 5. You have a generational talent at quarterback. You have a generational talent at running back. But, you know, let's have them switch places and like Freaky Friday and, like, have Derrick Henry throw the ball. And and not only does Derrick Henry get the ball on a designed pass, he then tries to force it into double coverage.
And if he pitches it back to Lamar,
it's probably
he's wide open.
Yeah. Oh man, I don't know why they do this stuff. I really don't. I don't get it.
That was a great play.
I don't get it. And I know Derrick Henry's thrown touchdown passes, whatever. He actually, I think one of his more famous ones was against the Ravens in the playoffs. With the Titans.
Tennessee. Yeah. I feel bad for Henry also, by the way. That was the 3rd fumble in 3 games. And teams are just going to be, it's just like, you have to prove it every game now. Like, in the league, that's just what it is. So, yeah.
Did you see him on the sideline after that?
He threw the helmet and then, like,
he threw the helmet and then, like, he, like, almost, like, collapsed onto the, it was like, it was so dramatic.
So bad for him. He's such a good player. But everybody's going to be going after the ball now. It's like, this dude hasn't fumbled, like, his whole career.
No, I know.
And now it's like,
and this
oh my God.
This one was
from
a
behind.
Really great play.
Hutchinson.
It was a really great play.
But the Bills one was a great play too. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I didn't see the Cleveland one. But he
yeah,
fumbled against Cleveland. Yeah, it didn't matter.
That one was also earlier in the game. But it on that note, like, it kind of seemed like Cleveland was going to be in that game after they made that play. I don't remember if they were. I don't think they were able to score on that possession after the fumble, but I could be wrong.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I think the Ravens are going to be fine. The AFC is like off to one of the weirdest starts
next week.
Yeah, but that's the big thing is either Kansas City or Baltimore is going to be 1-3.
1-3. Yeah,
and that is bad. I mean, it'd be worse for Kansas City.
I'm excited about it. I don't know.
I think it'd be worse for Kansas City to be 1-3 than Baltimore,
because I don't know that they can bounce back like that.
Well, that and like the Chargers are already 3-0 and beat them once, so you're risking potentially being like 3.5 games back. That's a tough hill to climb to get back to win the division.
Yeah, I sort of want to see the schedule
For the Chiefs?
Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, they play the Commander. So they play Ryan. Oh, yeah, tough. Ravens, Lions, Commanders, Jaguars, Raiders, then the Bills.
They don't have an easy game.
I mean, they need to be able to beat the Commanders and the Raiders and the Jaguars.
But even their like quote easy games.
But Ravens, Lions back to back is going to be tough.
Yeah, and then like I mean,
for how they're playing, especially.
Yeah, even like the Jaguars, right? Like that's a team they should beat, but they have to play them on the road. Like the Cowboys, another team they should beat. They have to play them on the road.
Yeah,
on Thanksgiving, which is weird. Like on a short week. So their schedule, like even their easy games, are set up to be like a little tougher.
Yeah, they should be able to beat. No offense, I know, but they should be able to beat the Cowboys.
Of course, yeah. But like you see what I'm saying, though. It's just up a level of difficulty because
they can't play how they played against the Giants and be beating these teams.
They played well in the second half. I think they played a good second half.
Oh yeah,
first half was dreadful.
Yeah,
and like if let's go to that game. The first half, that game almost swung in a weird direction because Mahomes had 2 plays where he threw it backwards he was trying to throw it backwards to Pacheco, and the second one Pacheco wasn't even looking.
Horrendous.
It was just very weird.
It was a great play. Collinsworth said he was so excited. He
stealing the ball was incredible.
Defensive play.
Okay.
best defensive play.
You can't deny that. You can't deny that was an incredible play. Like I don't like we can isolate how he got there, right? Like it was a self-inflicted, created play. I
don't know.
We can isolate that out of it and just appreciate
if you shoot
that he
yourself
stole the ball from a 300 or from a middle linebacker.
Okay.
He just stole the ball from him. That was awesome. That's a great play. It's a game-saving play.
Okay, I'm gonna get canceled. I don't know what analogy to come up with, but they're all grim. And I thought of a number of them, and the one that's sticking right now is Plaxico Burress. So if in that club, after shooting himself in the foot, he ties a Band-Aid around it and saves his leg, like, I don't know if that's a great play. You should probably edit this out.
What?
Like, I just feel like it was such a horrible play that nothing after it can be a great play. And the Giants are dopes. Fall on the ball. Like,
sure,
you're 350 pounds. Why are you trying to pick it up and run into the end zone? Just really you're not Jordan Davis here.
You got to cancel out the bias here. You got because
it was a heads up play.
It was a good heads up play.
Was it as good as Maurice Claret's play against Miami, Ohio State? No. But I'm just saying.
All right. Like, we're gonna go back. All right, let's go back 24 years.
That was a great play.
Pick out a play from a college football game.
Similar. You know what I mean? He stole the ball back. It's a very similar play, but he didn't cause it. Like if let's say if he threw it to Pacheco and Pacheco was running with it and then Pacheco fumbled it and then that happened, I'd be like, okay. But this was a dope play by him from the beginning.
A dope complimentary play.
It was a good hustle, I guess.
Yeah, it was a good play. Like it was a good. The defensive part of that play was good. The offensive play, part of it was bad. I don't think we have to like. I don't think it's that hard to come to that conclusion, is it?
Yeah, it's a little hard because it's the same play.
Because it's Patrick Mahomes.
Same play.
And you don't. It is the same play, but really, remember, if you're playing Madden, if you're playing Madden and like the view switched, right? The camera's flipped around. It's a new play once that happens. If you look at it that way,
instinct. First of all, I don't feel like he started running over until the first guy missed the ball. Okay, which is the ridiculous situation of this is the Giants, 2 players missed the ball in this play. But it is like an instinctive thing, I would guess, for a quarterback. Because if you remember the Josh play against the Niners, that's how that came about. He actually threw the ball a little bit behind Amari.
The horrible throw, bad play.
Yeah, but
Bad
he
play by Josh Allen because it was a horrible throw.
he went to it right away because he was like,
Yeah.
like the ball slipped out. It was in the
Sure.
snow.
Yeah,
the
where's
ball
the
slipped
lie?
out.
Where's the
He
lie, though?
wasn't throwing it backwards, but he went after it, and then he got it, and then scored a touchdown.
Nope, it's a horrible play by Josh Allen because it was a bad throw.
Mahomes' play is horrible.
Mahomes'
play is horrible because it was behind the line.
Okay.
Awful. That's horrendous.
Josh Allen's
Why
throw
are we
could have
throwing
been
it
intercepted.
backwards?
Yeah, that's the weirdest thing. Is like I don't know why you did that twice.
Why are we throwing it backwards?
And it reminded me like last week, the Chiefs had like this week they had like they had another time where it was like two identical plays where they threw it deep to Tyquan Thornton, and the first one like he almost caught it.
It's their only offensive play right now.
It really is.
Hey, we're throwing it deep to Thornton.
Yeah,
that's the only play. And I didn't like the decision. You disagree with me on this, but the decision late in the game, he threw that into double coverage. Like, what are we doing?
I didn't think that was. I don't think that was like a.
I think it's
horrific decision, but for a couple reasons. So
them,
at the end
that's a bad decision.
At the end of the game, they have the lead. They're deep in their own territory. It's third down, and nobody was open. Patrick Mahomes just kind of chucked it up into double coverage. I guess it was Thornton who he was trying to throw it to.
Yeah.
It was almost intercepted. Wasn't intercepted. The way I view that play is like there are a couple possibilities you can have there. You can get a defensive pass interference call, which would move the ball, give you the first down. You could complete it, which would move the ball, give you the first down. It could be incomplete, which is what happened, and then you're just punting anyway, or it's intercepted, and that essentially is a punt. Like you're in fact where the interception would have taken place after the punt, they were like it would have been like 10 yards. 5 or 10 yards further up the field. So I don't know if it's like a good idea to do that all the time, but like I kind of get the logic of making that throw in that situation.
I think it's a bad play because I think the guy got his hands on it without having to dive. He just didn't catch the ball. Like if you get a return, some return there. It's the only thing you don't want to happen because the Giants can't move the ball.
Yeah, but like punting the ball, they could get a return, and that's a play set up for them to get a return. So I don't think it's like wholly different.
I'm watching
throwing that
right
ball
now.
because when you're punting, but because look,
they
when you're
punting
punting
at midfield,
there are so many more, and off the punt they end up getting it like the 45, maybe the 40.
Yeah, but this guy did not dive for this ball. But also, when you're punting, you got your punt return out there, not the offensive line.
True, but also nothing like good to get you the ball back. Not as many like good results for the offense can happen on the punt.
I guess you're right because the left tackle made a tackle last week.
He did.
So
yeah.
he
could play linebacker.
He was ready to go.
Yeah. So I don't see that as like the reason we're talking about this so much in case people are wondering why we're overanalyzing an inconsequential play and at the end of a very bad football game. We were texting back and forth and arguing like siblings about it.
Part of the issue here maybe is that the Chiefs, like maybe all their warts got swept under the rug when they're winning these one possession games. And now I don't know that they're that much worse than last year, but maybe they're, let's say 5% worse. And so they're not winning those one possession games. And then they look like this, sort of struggling for 3/4 of a game against the Giants. And now we're looking at some of these plays that were maybe there before, but we could sweep them under the rug because, it's a one possession game. Mahomes, Reed figure it out at the end and they win. You know what I mean? Like
what's weird though?
Yeah.
I think they might be a little better this year than they were
last year.
Yeah. And but you're right though. They're not winning the games. Like, but if you look back, like
they had
these games have hinged on weird stuff.
I do think people overreact because like the first two games were against good teams.
And they should have beaten the Eagles. Like that, the Travis Kelce play in the end zone, like that was a go-ahead touchdown, and instead
it was
and that's the play we were just talking about where the left tackle made a touchdown saving tackle.
Yeah. We're gonna find out very soon though. This week, we're gonna find out.
Well, and I think we can transition from this to talking about the Eagles because they're now 3-0.
Yeah.
In that game, I mean, they were losing pretty bad in this game. Like, they were getting run a little bit by the Rams, and the Rams looked really, really good, and just couldn't close them out. And in the second half, it really seemed like, this is probably reductive to say, but it seemed like the Eagles like discovered the forward pass and and decided that was how they were going to try to move the ball, and it worked. Because if you look at the Rams defense's built, like, duh, their their defensive backs are terrible, and their pass rush and interior line is good. So what are you? I don't know. That wasn't surprising that that passing the ball started to work for them.
Yeah, I mean they have that, the little bit of that championship swagger. Like they're not. Yeah. They know that they can fight their way back to a game. I guess this happens in basketball quite a bit too. Is like, but which is, it's good in a sense, but I also think sometimes it's bad in that you just think that you can just play a second half and win a game.
Yeah. Well, you know what it's like.
Yeah,
it's like the Chiefs.
We can do it. It's like, yes, that's exact.
They just remind me of the Chiefs last year.
Yeah,
and they're winning. Like, they beat the Chiefs because of a weird play where Travis Kelce, a Hall of Fame tight end, bobbled the ball and bobbled it right into a defensive back's hands. Like, and then they beat the Cowboys because Miles Sanders, a Hall of Fame running back, fumbled the ball, and then CeeDee Lamb made some very uncharacteristic drops. So, like, if you look at what the Eagles have done, and they won this game by 7, but the Rams were attempting a field goal to win the game, like a walk-off field goal, and it got blocked, returned for a touchdown. Which,
they had, by the way, 2 blocks in this game, though.
They did, yeah,
which is incredible.
I don't think you're into sports betting much. Neither am I, really.
Did it do something for the?
Well, so the spread on this game was Eagles by 3.5. So if you bet on the Eagles, they needed to win by 3.5, and if you bet on the Rams, as long as they didn't lose by more than 3.5, you win the bet. So that last touchdown was like, it swung it. Wow. It swung it because it was a 1-point game.
Look at that. 26 in the second half is incredible.
Yeah.
Those blocks, though, I will say, I mean, I know their blocks are just not common, but like those weren't fluky. I mean,
no.
Davis and Carter next to each other seems like a formidable.
Oh, they're so good. I mean, they're the best.
They're so good.
They're the best defensive line.
Interior defensive.
And the fact
lineman.
that they can do it on special teams.
So Carter got that first block, and then the second one they got penetration again, and then I don't think there's a more impressive thing that I saw this weekend than Jordan Davis running that ball back. That was
definitely in contention.
Impressive.
Well, I mean, he also blocked it. He blocked it. He blocked it, picked it up, recovered it, and then
I think Carter blocked the first one, Davis blocked the second one. But it's their penetration together.
Yeah.
That's a big dude. That's a big human.
And it reminded me, but the fact the Eagles are like kind of getting I mean, they earned this win. Don't get what I'm about to say wrong, but they're kind of like the bounces are going their way right now, and they went the way of the Chiefs last year, and they're not so much this year. It reminded me of
similar
Bud Grant, the like legendary head coach of the Minnesota Vikings from like the 70s. He had a quote. He said the ball's an oblong shape. You can come up with the perfect game plan every time, but once that ball hits the ground, you can't tell what will happen. You got to live with the bounce. You can't worry over what you can't control. And I think that like perfectly summarizes like why the NFL is so weird, and we get results where like the Cleveland Browns beat the Green Bay Packers, even though the narrative is completely, there's no chance of that happening. It's why you get like the Eagles winning game, like pulling a game out they really had no business winning. And I think that's what makes football like so unpredictable, is like you just never know what's going to happen week to week, and that's why.
Oh, yeah,
that's
and
why
especially
we're
like early like this, like especially early, like I feel like this week there were so many outcomes that were like, what happened? How did that happen? How did that?
Yeah. There's just so much variance, and that's what keeps it interesting and keeps like. It keeps, you just can't, it's just very difficult to like predict and figure out what's going to happen week to week.
How do you feel about the Rams after this game?
I mean, as long as Stafford can stay healthy, I feel really good about the Rams. I think they're a really good team.
I feel like I was like thinking about this. I feel like I've had like such an interesting, like relationship with Stafford, because I think like I liked him more than most people when he was with the Lions. And then he came to the Rams, and I was pretty sure it was going to work. But now, like, I feel like people put him in the top sort of layer, or maybe behind, the Josh Mahomes, Lamar, in that little group there. And I don't know. I feel
I don't
like
know that anybody's doing that. I think he's
I feel like I see that all the time.
I feel like he's
feel
extremely underrated.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
I've
it
said
depends
this.
where it is. Is he better than Baker?
Yeah, I think so. I
You
mean,
think
like,
so?
what are we talking about here? Are we talking about
I
like,
don't know.
are we talking about like right now?
Right now. Yeah,
Like today?
how he is as a player today. Yeah, not career, because I think career he's
I'd probably rather have
probably a
Baker.
Hall of today, right?
Oh, well, yeah, I'd probably rather have Baker today.
Yeah,
I do think I've
Jalen.
said
You rather have Jalen or him?
Jalen Hurts. I'd rather have Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Josh, Lamar, Mahomes.
I've said for years that I feel like Matthew Stafford's the first ballot Hall of Famer. Like he just he has it all. Like he's and if you look at the two best receiving seasons of all time, they were Calvin Johnson and Cooper Kupp. Two guys that were having balls thrown them. Who were their quarterbacks?
Okay,
surely
Calvin,
they had different. Surely they had different quarterbacks
for
right?
Calvin.
Surely the two best receiving seasons of all time.
You and I could have been quarterbacks for Calvin Johnson.
But who was their the two best receiving seasons of all time? Who surely they had different quarterbacks, right? We'll get to the bottom of who their quarterbacks were.
Pretty good.
Yeah. And then also like
the
best
was a pretty good one.
Yeah,
so.
and that's the best rookie.
And Devontae's actually
playing
playing pretty well.
Yeah. Puka Nacua is unbelievable. He's on pace for
Stafford's interception though was a sort of. It was like Tua's interception. It was Tua's interception.
He's a gunslinger. But can I just tell you this? Puka Nacua is on pace for 164 receptions, which would be an NFL record, and 2,182 yards.
Did you ever get the Nacua jersey?
No, I didn't. I don't like the Rams
because you hate the jersey. But
they're so ugly. If they put out a good one, I will think very powerfully about buying it.
He's such a good player. Yeah, there's still contenders for me. I mean, there's still contenders for me. And I like Stafford, but I sometimes I feel like I hear national media talk about him like he's in the top 5 quarterbacks. And I'm just like, okay, let's relax.
Send me the clips. Send me the clips of people saying that.
I'll name names right now, but I don't want to do that.
Who said? I'm very dubious that someone said he was top 5.
I will send you stuff.
Send it to me. Send it to me, and I will.
I think that's overrating him.
Well, yeah, but I don't actually think anybody's doing that.
I see it.
I don't.
I'm gonna. If I name names,
ghosts, man.
If I name names, you're just gonna say like, "Oh, that dude's a clown." Well, which is
why are you listening to
clowns,
man? Why are you listening to clowns? All right, let's. Speaking of Baker, let's talk about this weird game. Very kind of a similar ending. Buccaneers Jets.
Okay, can I say that I feel good about the Jets after it's a loss, but I feel good about them. Like I think they looked like a team that had some juice, like some sideline, some energy.
Yeah,
they fought back in the game. Glenn was excited. It's a little bit like that first year with the Lions.
A little bit, yeah.
They came in. They still stunk. But
was he there that first year? Was he the? Was he? He was the defensive backs coach.
I think
right?
he was there. Yeah. I think he was there.
So
yeah.
But yeah, that was great. Like his like dance on the sideline on that block field goal return, incredible.
And you can see like the players are buying in, and Tyrod is we love Tyrod. We talked about him last week.
Tyrod. Gotta get the. Did you see the clip of Baker correcting the pronunciation?
No.
For Tyrod. You should look it up. It was cool.
We love Baker again.
One of the good ones.
Walk off. Like field goal to win the game, puts them in position. He was great. You got to get that jersey.
The creams. They wore the white version of the creamsicle. It was a great day for jerseys. Like,
they lost so many games in that creamsicle that it's hard for me.
That's why you got to bring it back. You got to bring it back with a winning culture.
But
like, did you feel this way? Like it was a 10 out of 10 jersey day. Like every team was wearing their best their best versions of their jerseys. Yeah,
Even the Rams.
it was great. Yeah, even the Rams, they're better. I mean, it was the blue with the yellow.
They
It was
didn't
like,
go with
whatever.
the off-white.
No. Cleveland had did the weird like the brown helmet,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
like fine, whatever.
Yeah.
It got them the win, right? Like that's probably what won.
That's probably why they won
them
the game. Yeah.
Jordan Love was like, surely that's not a Browns player, and that's why he threw an interception. Do you remember? This is a tangent. The reveal of those jerseys.
The Browns jerseys?
Did we talk about this?
No. Do they have dogs out there?
No. They did a reveal of this, and what cracked me up about it.
Yeah. Can I tell you something
Is
about
this
the
gonna
Browns?
work?
I had a shirt in high school that said Browns, and I just wore it.
Oh,
It just said Browns.
you know what? Let's cancel everything else. Let's do an hour on that. On that
It
shirt.
just said Browns.
It just said Browns.
And my friends loved
Was it in the?
Obviously, because
was it like
of my skin
was it in
color.
the design? Oh, God.
No, it just said Browns.
Was it in the
That's
design?
it.
It wasn't
And
in
I
the
wore that
design
shirt
of like
to
the Cleveland
gym
Browns
all the time.
What year was it?
It was, but nobody upstate New York. Nobody who watched the Cleveland Browns,
And they weren't a team for several
2000
years.
Yeah, that's
So-
true. I may have been wearing it when they were disbanded.
That's funny. That's all
So
right.
it's just a shirt that said Browns on it.
Do you still have it?
My Indian friends got a kick out of it. They really.
Do you still have the shirt?
I don't have the shirt. I think I donated it. I hope some kids.
We gotta find
out
that
there
shirt.
wearing it.
We got to find that shirt.
Yeah, it didn't have a
Uh,
helmet on it. It just had Browns
just
in the
had
color
Browns.
of that jersey.
That's funny. It's fine. Well, what cracked me up about this was that this whole thing was presented by Dude Wipes, which is
no.
an unbelievable choice for a couple of reasons. One, it's
Browns?
Dude Wipes, and two,
Or the
they're the Browns. Yeah, it's just like, and they're also like terrible. Like, so they're, to me, they're now the Cleveland Browns presented by Dude Wipes.
Oh my
That
goodness.
is how I refer to them.
I guess you just can't take sponsorship from everybody. You got to think it through.
you
I don't
gotta
know
think
who
it
the
through.
worst. Who would this show not want sponsorship from? I guess Dude Wipes.
Oh no, Dude Wipes! If you're listening, I'll take your money. Like that's fine. I don't. That's totally fine.
We're not opposed.
I don't know that there's anybody. No, I don't. We're good. I'm good. Yeah, we're good. Any sponsorship. ExxonMobil, send us whatever you have. So anyway,
Jets building
Bucks-
a culture. Bucks still a
yeah,
great team.
and the Jets made like a storming comeback in this game. Here's the
Yeah.
thing about the Bucks, though, that I like them. I think they were kind of my sleeper pick to win the NFC this year. It's not going to happen if that offensive line is as banged up as it is. They literally had their center playing left tackle this week. They need to get Wirfs back. They lost another tackle last week. I think they're just too banged up. And Baker's getting hurt on like every play, and he just somehow has gutted them to a 3-0 record. They also lost
Yeah.
Mike Evans. Mike Evans hurt his hamstring.
I saw that. Is he out 3 or 4 weeks, something like that?
Yeah, and then like Emeka Ibuka was also, playing injured, but had an unbelievable game. It made
Yeah.
2 just spectacular catches. So I think it's unfortunate because like that is a huge factor for any of these NFL teams is like just staying healthy, and it's just another
Yeah.
piece of variance that these teams have to worry about. But getting those 3 wins out of the way definitely helps, just because you just got to get to the playoffs, and
You
then
just-
anything can happen.
Even when you're putting it together, you got to find a way to eke some of these out.
Yeah,
And that's I think that was a good win. Good win for them, and good job by the Jets.
yeah. It
I
was a
feel
little
good
weird
about
to
the
me that they gave up that. It was another blocked field goal. Crazy day for special teams, by the way. Like so many like special teams touchdowns. It was nuts. But they gave up
This
that.
was the blocked field goal week.
Right. They give up
Yeah.
a blocked field goal for a touchdown. And then they get the ball back and they're driving down the field. And then they seemed like really okay with settling for a field goal on that last drive and not like trying to push the ball up the field further and make it a little shorter. And I was
Yeah.
like, did you not experience what just happened the last time you kicked a field goal? Like maybe you should push the ball a little closer. Maybe you shouldn't just like assume you're close enough. I don't know. It seemed like a weird conservative choice at that point in the game, given what had already happened. But Let's talk about some of these other games.
When would somebody block 2 field goals in a game? How would that?
Why would that ever happen? Why would that ever happen? Man, the Colts. What a wagon.
Which team has the greatest point differential in the league?
It can't be the Indianapolis Colts with Daniel Jones. Daniel Entertainment Dimes.
Incredible.
Man. I mean, this has been talked about to death. Like they had to punt this week, which is, I mean, huge bummer. they're completely washed. But
the takeaway from this for me was just that, like, what a sort of referendum on Richardson, I think, in a lot of ways, and just their quarterback situation the last couple of years. Like, obviously, the coach can coach, and they can definitely coach offense. And it's just a little bit. I mean, he had success in New York, but it is a little bit of a shot at Dable in a sense, because I always felt like Dable got the most out of him. But this coaching staff is doing a great job in Indianapolis right now.
Yeah, and I mean, like, if you look at Steichen's run here in Indianapolis, they haven't been like bad. I mean, they were 9-8 his first year.
Yeah.
8-9 last year, which was good enough for second in the division. I mean, they were in playoff contention right to the end.
Yeah.
And then, 3-0 this year.
So Steichen probably didn't get enough credit in Philly.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. He was huge in getting them to that first Super Bowl that they lost to the Chiefs. And then he and Gannon left.
Yeah.
Gannon went to Arizona. Steichen went to Indianapolis. And then the Eagles kind of fell apart for a season. When they had, like, Matt Patricia, I think, was one of their coordinators. And then they brought in Kellen Moore and
Fangio.
Yeah. And that, got them to the Super Bowl. But Steichen definitely.
But Steichen was a big, I think, especially in Jalen's development.
For sure. Yeah.
So
Steichen's really, I think Steichen's great.
He probably got the head coaching position also a little early, like in his trajectory, right? Because he wasn't.
Maybe.
Was he the OC? He was the OC.
He was, yeah. Yeah.
But
I think just
hadn't
for
been that
a
long.
year, I want to say. I don't think it was. It may have been 2 years.
And it might have been a situation where, like, the Colts just interviewed him and were like, we're just going to give him the job now. You know?
Yeah. So he was the coordinator for the Chargers also.
Okay.
In 2020.
Okay. So that's
so yeah, it was a pretty good Herbert year, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's been around. He's been coaching.
Right now. I mean, it's too early to talk about Coach of the Year kind of stuff, but he would be in the running for sure.
Oh, for sure.
So,
I mean, he's coaching the MVP of the league, Daniel Entertainment Dimes. So
Indiana Jones, by the way.
Indiana Jones, yeah.
That's to me, that's the nickname.
It's pretty cool.
It's
pretty cool. Has there ever been a player?
That's a great nickname.
Less deserving of such cool nicknames. Danny Dimes and Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones is so good. He better be a good player now.
And we're joking about Daniel Jones, but he actually made some really impressive plays in this game. There was one where he broke out of a sack on third down.
He's mobile.
Gained like 14 yards. Oh yeah. He's always been.
That's his strength.
He's always had that rushing ability.
So when are we going to? So, like, the Colts have my attention, right? But, like, at what point are we going to be like, oh, it's quite a good team. Oh, maybe next week they play the Rams.
I think it's fine.
They play the Rams.
I mean, I get. They beat the Dolphins, they beat the Titans, they beat the Broncos, and those three teams have combined for one win. Broncos are pretty good. They almost beat the Chargers this week. I think the Broncos are good. If they go
to the Rams this week.
Like,
it's not a tough away game in terms of home field, but
right. It's a good team though.
It's a good team.
It is a team though that just had a really tough matchup with the Eagles, but like
they have to bounce back. The Rams got to bounce back. It's a pretty big important game for them. So maybe let's table it. I think the end of this week we'll have like a really nice gauge on this Colts team.
Yeah. Let's blow through these and then we can talk about next week.
Okay.
Vikings.
All right.
Absolutely.
To get back to my NFC North. To get back to my NFC North diatribe, I was just saying, so we have the sort of established team in the Lions that are the best to run and most consistent team in that division. It feels funny to say. And then we have this sort of up and coming trendy pick with a ton of potential in the Packers and maybe the best defense in the league. And then we have this Vikings team that I think is like really well run, head coach, GM, and a well constructed team, but they're missing the quarterback piece. And
maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe they found it. I don't know.
No, they got defensive scores in this game.
Yeah. Isaiah Rodgers had the are you familiar with PFF grades?
Okay, what was his PFF? Because he had the interception and fumble return, right?
His PFF grade was 99.9. It was the 99.99. It was the highest they've ever given out. So PFF grades, if you're not familiar, is kind of just a grade on how you perform that day relative to all the other players in the league, like how well you played your position.
Best player in the league.
Yeah, best player. It was the best single performance by any player ever, according to his PFF grade. It was unbelievable. Yeah. I mean, he had two touchdowns and another forced fumble on top of that.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Bengals.
I can't believe I picked the Bengals here. I knew it. I felt sick about it.
Yeah, because you tried to get so cute and you wanted to do something different than what I was doing.
I know.
Teaches you a lesson.
Don't do that.
There's a lesson there.
I know. No need to be a contrarian.
Never be.
Just
cute.
Go.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting to see if the Vikings. I don't know what's going to happen with this JJ McCarthy thing.
How long is he out?
I don't know. Like, it's very weird, and like he evidently has a high ankle sprain that I didn't see it when it happened in the Monday night game, and then after the game they're just like, oh yeah, he's hurt. And then right after this game, they're like, "Oh yeah, JJ McCarthy's not going to play." Didn't even like give him a chance to like see if he could practice this week. He's just like, "Yeah, no, we're gonna hold him out. Carson Wentz starter next week." It's weird. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. But I just feel like Carson Wentz like ran the offense in a way that JJ McCarthy wasn't. He was like decisive. He was quick.
They're playing Vikings Steelers 9 a.m.
Oh yeah, it's in Dublin.
Ooh.
Yeah, we get our little early, our breakfast game.
Oh, that'll be nice.
So the Vikings are definitely interesting to watch. What team to watch though? Their defense is really good. Is Brian Flores still there? Is he still?
I think he's still there. Yeah,
that dude makes. I mean, he'll make good quarterbacks look stupid, and
he'll make his own quarterback look stupid when he's a head coach. He made Tua look like a dope.
All right.
And then he called him one also.
Maybe
he called him a lot of things. Really treated Tua like trash. But boy, can he scheme a defense? He can. Yeah.
He can scheme a defense.
Yeah. You just don't let him run the offense.
Also, where's the lie? All right. Let's speaking of the Steelers.
Wait, can we go to the Bears?
Speaking of the Steelers, we got. I don't think the Bears played this week. I think the Bears had a bye.
Okay.
The Steelers. I don't have a lot to say about this game. Didn't watch much of it. I kind of thought the Steelers would win, and I think we're going to see the Steelers. It's a Mike Tomlin team. They're going to win games like this, and we just have to deal with it.
No,
they're on the path to 9-8. It's going to happen.
No.
No.
Look, the Patriots were so bad. Like, they had so many turnovers. Why are we turning the ball over and over again? Yeah.
And it finally forced Travion Henderson to actually play like meaningful snaps because Ramondre Stevenson fumbled at least once, maybe twice, and then Antonio Gibson also fumbled. And the Drake May threw an interception in the end zone. It was apparently
5
tipped.
Turnovers.
Yeah, you're not going to win.
Interception and fumble by
games.
Drake May, 2 fumbles by Stevenson, and a lost fumble by Antonio Gibson.
Yep. Yeah.
too near the Patriots goal line.
Right.
Is that right?
One of the
Actually, I
interception
remember.
was in the end zone.
Yes.
It's a game the Patriots like had
And
right
one of
there
the
and just
fumbles
gave it
yeah.
away. Yeah. But
They should win that game.
They should have. Yeah, but I'm telling you, man, the Steelers.
Didn't we both pick the Patriots to make the playoffs?
Yeah,
I
they're
feel
still
really
good. I mean,
bad. I feel
their
bad
schedule
about
is
my
still
yeah.
very easy. Like they could go on a little win streak here. But we'll see. I think it's growing pains. I will. It will be interesting to see, like, what if Drake May can like evolve from being kind of this like athletic freak into being like an NFL quarterback. That's kind of the thing you're looking for with any of these guys, right? So,
What about Rodgers? Different end of the spectrum. How did you think how did you feel?
he's played well so far this year.
He still throws a beautiful ball.
He throws a beautiful ball. Like nobody throws the ball quite like Aaron Rodgers. That's the kind of analysis that you're gonna get.
Yeah,
that you're gonna get from here.
Throw Rodgers.
I don't know. I think the Steelers are interesting. Like they're gonna find ways to win games. They're one of the 5 AFC teams with a winning record right now.
Defense looked better this week than the last couple weeks.
Yeah, I mean, if forcing turnovers is massive. Like,
yeah,
that's kind of the recipe for them to win these games. So we'll see. They get a good matchup against Minnesota this week with Carson Wentz at quarterback. We'll see how that goes for them. Very disappointed in the Las Vegas Raiders. They laid an egg in this game and let Marcus Mariota
we both
run
picked the
all
Raiders.
over
I
them.
thought I picked the Commanders.
Nope. We
damn it.
were blinded by
because of Daniels.
Yeah, we were blinded by that, I think. And I thought the Raiders were good, and I guess they're not. So that's that. Weird, kind of a weird result. We both picked the Falcons here.
Okay, when we were saying that there's some weird results this week, these last two, well, maybe not the last one. This one's definitely a weird result.
This one's weird, and like,
I didn't think the Panthers had 30 points in them.
It's funny because like I picked the Panthers to make it to the playoffs, and I kind of thought, you know, they got hot at the end of that Cardinals game and almost came back and won it, but then I kind of talked myself into that being
the Cardinals.
Well, yeah, and like just kind of a weird game flow situation. But I don't know. I think the Panthers might be good. I think they have some good energy. They've scored like 50 unanswered points now. And
because of the end of the game, yeah.
Yeah, and like Bryce Young looks good. Like he just looks like a good quarterback. Like he looks way better than CJ Stroud right now. And I think the Panthers might actually be good. Canales is another like really good offensive minded head coach.
But
that's
here's
the
the
best
thing.
out of his guys.
So like I wanted to believe in the Panthers early in the season, and then they came out and they stunk. So like that momentum that they had from the end of last year was just like, oh, what the heck? What was that? I can't believe in you guys. But this week they definitely put it together. But it's also the Falcons.
If you cut out week one, and week one, like obviously you can't cut it out. Like they lost the game, and that'll be on the record. But week one's weird. Like it's they used to play 4 preseason games. Now they only play 3, and so week one ends up kind of being like that 4th preseason game a little bit.
Yeah.
And they played terribly against a really bad Jaguars team that I guess is bad and should have done better. Another weird thing about the game though, in the first half they had like a hour and a half long lightning delay. Like that can like throw a team off.
That's
so
true.
The Panthers have played at 12 quarters this year, and I would say 6 of them have been really good and they've kind of dominated the team they're going against.
This is a little bit part of my theme from last week of like how much of last year is carrying over. Because the last year, they played everybody tough down the stretch. Kansas City, Denver, like everybody they played,
right?
They were like it was a 1-possession game, basically, right?
Yeah. So it's good that they're maybe turning that on earlier this year, right? Like maybe that's what's happening.
I mean, that's the hope is that they'll pick up from where they were.
You look at their upcoming schedule: at Patriots, home against the Dolphins, home against the Cowboys, at Jets. Like that's 4
they could
winnable games.
Yeah, they could win,
and they could be sitting at 5-2 in a couple weeks.
They probably
In fact, they should.
I don't
they
think
should win
they're
all
not
4 of
gonna
those
win
games.
all 4. No,
I don't think so either, but they should.
I don't think so.
And they
I
might.
think if they win
And they
3
will.
of those games, that's a success.
If they win 3 of those games, yeah. I mean,
That's a success.
And look
Yeah.
at this division now. Like the Falcons, they just beat 30-0. The Buccaneers cannot get healthy.
They would be 4-4.
And the
That's
Saints are
pretty
0-3.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 4.
Yeah.
If they win 3 of 4.
If they win 3 of, it's 5 games, right?
Yeah. No, the 5th game is at home against the Bills.
Oh yeah.
So that's a win also. So 6-2 in 5 weeks. You watch. All right. Houston, Jacksonville. This was the worst game of the week. Just
oh my goodness.
ugly.
We got it
Neither
right,
team
though.
wanted to win. Neither of these teams are good.
What's up? What's with the Texans? Is it CJ? Is it the offensive line? Are we going to keep blaming the offensive line for everything?
I was, but
Don't look good.
he's getting pressured at about the same rate, at about like a league average rate. If you look at
they're
the
not
stats.
getting it to Nico Collins, I don't know what else they're doing.
Yeah, and the one play, like the stats are a little bit deceptive this week because there was a 50-yard touchdown to Nico Collins that was just a broken coverage, and Nico was the most wide open any wide receiver's ever been. It wasn't like a good schemed play or anything, or like a great throw or a great catch. It was just, the defense screwed up.
Stroud has to be like elite in reading a defense and breaking him down and carving him up, because he's a little bit like Burrow. You know what I mean? Like he's a pocket quarterback with just a touch of mobility, but he's not. But what I'm saying is he has to be elite from that position. If he's not creating on the broken play.
I think that's disrespectful to Joe Burrow, honestly.
It is. No. I'm not saying he's Joe Burrow. I'm not saying, but I'm just saying he has to play that kind of a game.
Yeah.
He has to be elite from the pocket, and if he's not, then he
hasn't had a pocket, right? Like the offensive line has been bad.
I don't forget elite. He hasn't been really good.
Yeah. He's not been good. He's at this point played more bad games than good in his career. And I think we have to kind of reckon with that a little bit, because I think
it's a first impression, though. It's like you meet somebody, their first impression's like incredible, and then you just think like, this is what an awesome human being, and then it takes you like 5 years to be like, wait a minute, it was just that one. It was just that one time, that first time.
And then on the other side,
it's harder. It's harder to do that than imagine if he sucked his first year, and then he was good the last 2. We'd still be like, I don't know though.
Well, that's what we're seeing with Bryce Young a little bit, right? Yeah. Like, he was terrible his first year and has been decent, like the second half of last year and so far this year. Look at this. Travis Hunter and Brian Thomas are in this list with 4 wide receivers with 15-plus targets and a passer rating when targeted lower than 39.6, which is what the quarterback receives from simply spiking the ball into the ground. So,
okay.
Passes to Travis Hunter and Brian Thomas are as effective as if Trevor Lawrence just grabbed the ball and spiked it into the ground.
I don't want to insult those wide receivers because I think both of them are good. It's just Trevor's passes.
This is a Trevor Lawrence statistic
into the ground.
This is a Trevor Lawrence statistic. He cannot hit an open receiver, and also the usage of Travis Hunter continues to just confound me. He had
mind-boggling
one catch this week, and it was a great play. Like he broke off like a 21-yard run after the catch, broke tackles, looked elusive, and they didn't get him the ball the rest of the game.
Did he start on defense?
He didn't start, but he played more on defense. He had like 6 tackles in this game.
That's not good though.
Because that means you don't want your defensive back making that many tackles. Really, yeah, no, I know.
They're running through your secondary.
I don't know. And then, but at the end of the day, they won the game. So they're 2-1.
They won the game.
They're one of 5 AFC teams that have a winning record right now. It's the Bills, the Colts, the Jaguars, the Steelers, and the Chargers.
Chargers.
Yeah, the Chargers are in there
Chargers,
too.
Yeah.
Bills, Colts, Chargers.
They're
Jaguars,
the undefeated teams.
Bengals.
Bengals
Steelers.
aren't. Bengals don't have a winning
6.
record. Bengals don't have a winning record.
They're 2-1.
Oh. I felt shouldn't the loss this week have been 2 losses? That should count as 2.
I mean, that's the weird thing is like the if we go very quickly, there's not much to say about this game, but Seattle won 44-13 to get to 2-1.
Okay, Seahawks.
They're in last place in their division.
Yeah.
Last place in their division. The Cincinnati Bengals lost 48-10 to fall to 2-1. They're in first place in their division. Nothing makes sense.
Yeah.
Everything's upside down.
The Seahawks caught my attention. I will start paying attention to them now.
I've been telling you, man.
Let's
I've been
see.
telling you.
Yeah, McDonald.
Maybe you should.
Some of these teams, they caught my attention. I will pay a little bit more attention to them.
They're really good. They're really, really good.
Or the Saints are really, really not.
No, I mean, both can be true.
I don't want to jinx them, though. The Bills are playing the Saints this weekend.
Yeah, right.
They come out with a win.
It's a real Cleveland Browns, Green Bay Packers situation.
You got to go to New Orleans. You know how many distractions are there in New Orleans? Bills got to get to New Orleans, win a game, and get out of there without any major controversies. It's difficult task for the weekend.
I don't know. I feel like, is it that different than Buffalo? I feel like Buffalo and New Orleans are about the same.
Pretty similar.
All right. So we got the 49ers Cardinals. Weird game. 49ers win on a last-second kick. And on that last drive, Mac Jones was completing passes to, Mac Jones was playing quarterback, so that shows you the state of where the 49ers are right now.
Yeah, I'm not feeling great about the playoff pick because isn't Purdy out now for a long time?
He might come back this week.
Really?
He almost came back last week. Yeah. That's what the reporting was, that he nearly came back last week.
Yeah, no one wants to lose their team to Mac Jones.
I wanted to look it up. I wanted to look up this last drive because these are the players that Mac Jones completed passes to on the last drive. Jake Tongas, so that's their backup tight end. Sky Moore, the former Kansas City Chief, who was cut. Maybe has like 4 catches in his NFL career. Definitely not too many more than that. Kendrick Bourne.
Oh, another Chief,
still kicking around.
Was he
did he play on the Chiefs? He definitely played on the Patriots.
Patriots, yes.
And maybe the Texans, I want to say.
Okay.
Kendrick Bourne, and then he had a good one, a 20-yard gain to Christian McCaffrey to set up the game-winning field goal.
What about Jennings? What about like Jennings?
He was out this week. Jennings was out this week.
And then
Kittle was out this week. Ayuk is still out.
And then the other kid, the young receiver.
Pearsall did. I mean, he had a really good game. He had like 8 catches for 100 yards, but he didn't catch anything on the last drive. And the 49ers are 3-0. And all those guys that are injured
you just
are supposed to come back.
Yeah.
So the big loss this week, they lost Nick Bosa to a torn ACL.
I saw that, yeah.
So he won't be storming anything anytime soon. There's one more game here. We got
It's multiple seasons. Like the league is a few seasons, and you just got to find a way to weather the storm. And then hopefully you're peaking late in November.
Yeah. It's just, man, did they build their stadium? Is Levi's stadium built on like some kind of cursed ground or something? Because everybody's game. I mean, Mac Jones hurt his knee in this game.
I will say do they still got no, they used to have the baseball field in there.
Oh yeah,
right?
But that was when they actually played in San Francisco, and now they play in Santa Clara, which is like 40 minutes from San Francisco.
Yeah.
It's not even close. It's kind of like how Washington plays in Landover.
There's a whole trivia of which teams are
Cowboys
not.
playing Arlington.
Yeah, both the Giants and Jets are in East Rutherford, New Jersey.
Yeah, but at least that you can like see.
And then
New
a bunch
York City.
of hockey teams.
I mean, but East Rutherford, New Jersey. I mean,
they're not in New York.
You can see New York City though. Santa Clara is a different town. Like you're not even like it will take you an hour with traffic to drive into San Francisco from there. It's barely commutable.
It is commendable to beat the Cardinals in September, I think, because the Cardinals are good in September. Like I don't think that's a good win.
It was the
Quality
most Cardinals 49ers game you could imagine. Just very ugly, threatening to be a tie and a weird score at the end.
No one wants a tie.
Last game,
All
I
right.
don't have a whole lot to say. Cowboys got rolled by the Bears. This actually isn't the last game.
This
we also
is
had
wait.
the Chargers.
Oh no, gotta go
and the
back
Broncos.
to it. This is gonna
I'm
wrap
gonna go
up.
back to it.
This is gonna wrap up my NFC North rant.
Oh, great! Just real quick, a big win for the Chargers. It's the type of game that they historically lose, and they were able to beat the Broncos at home on a last-second kick.
The Broncos are they? They're good 1 and 2 team. I feel like still. Though I didn't pick them to make the playoffs.
I mean, their 2 losses were against teams that are combined 6-0.
Yeah.
So take
Chargers,
that for what it's worth.
Harbaugh, I always want to give him a ton of credit for.
Well, and I don't know if you saw it, but Justin Herbert had a touchdown pass in this game that was it was maybe the throw of the year so far. Just
really
broke out of it and was running opposite. Like running to his left and threw a strike like 25 yards to on a dot to Keenan Allen in the end zone. Incredible game. Oh, one more thing I wanted to touch on with this 49ers Cardinals game. Did you see how the Cardinals took the lead in this game?
No.
So they took a 15-13 lead. Like toward the end, the way they got that was a 49ers holding penalty in their own end zone for a safety. And that's almost how they won the game. Was a go ahead holding penalty.
Was it on who? Was it an actual holding penalty? Was it bad?
Yeah. Calais Campbell had a really nice pass rush. And got help.
Campbell's still playing.
He's like 39. Yeah. I know.
It's incredible.
I know. Can you imagine? I'm
as old
younger
as
than
Prater.
him by a little bit, and I my back hurts when I wake up because I slept on my mattress weird, and I didn't have to hit a single pro athlete this weekend. Not one. All right, Cowboys. You go ahead. Finish your NFC North rant.
Let me finish my NFC North rant. So this is the 4th team. So we have the established team that's consistently good, trying to win a championship. Then we have the up and coming team in the Packers that maybe is not mature enough yet, And then we have the Vikings, which are well run, well put together head coach, GM, but are missing the quarterback probably. And then we have the Bears team here, who's trying to establish a culture with a young quarterback. And I think that sort of tier and group is very representative of I feel like you can classify basically any team in the league into one of those tiers. Like the Bills are the Lions type of, you know what I mean? So are the Ravens, Yeah. And then you don't, the one that's missing is the completely dysfunctional franchise. They just stink. Yeah. Well, the Bears.
It could be the Bears, but I don't know. It feels like
they look pretty good.
It feels like they have a little more hope than that.
So the kid, Caleb, looks good when he looks good. I mean, he can throw the ball. He can really throw the ball, but it's just a vibes thing, and maybe winning fixes that. So maybe winning.
I mean,
is gonna.
I feel like the Cowboys are a great get right game for anybody. Get right.
Yeah. And my guy, Tremaine Edmonds. Not my guy, but former Bill, Tremaine Edmonds with 2 picks in this game, which was great.
Yeah, the Cowboys had, I think, 3 picks, inside the 10-yard line.
Yeah.
It was just ugly. Yeah. It was, and the big story out of it was CeeDee Lamb has a high ankle sprain. I don't know if you saw it. Did you see the CeeDee Lamb injury play? It looked like he broke his ankle.
Oh, really?
It was unbelievable he didn't break his ankle. It's evidently a high ankle sprain. CD said he could play this week. He's not going to. I seriously doubt that. He'll probably be out.
Who are they playing this week?
2 weeks, I think. Sunday night against the Green Bay Packers.
Yes.
The return.
Oh yeah.
Micah Parsons.
Who would have?
Yeah.
No one's anticipating that. Can I say one more thing about that Cowboys?
Those were our picks results, by the way.
For last week.
But... Yeah.
Yeah, it was my worst week. The week before, I think I was 12-3.
Oh.
Are you tabulating the whole? You should tabulate the whole.
I have
not
them
to give you more.
So I could do that. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for that.
Hey, one more thing about this Cowboys-Bears game that I know that you're going to love about this?
What will I?
Is this is a continuation from our conversation last week? So Tom Brady called this Cowboys Bears game, and the Bears will be playing the Raiders this week.
Right.
So I'm just gonna throw
just
that
another
back
thing
out
for me to get
there
mad about
again.
Great.
Because we
Great.
can't just talk about it one week and then let it slide, sweep under the rug.
Well, and here, you look at how bad the Raiders' defense was this week against Marcus Mariota at quarterback. If they have like
imagine
a huge
they
turnaround,
shut down the Bears.
Yeah, even if it's not because of Tom Brady.
I don't care.
seeing the game.
I'm coming out here next week and being like, wait a minute, what the heck's going on?
Yeah.
It's not good.
Do you want to run through? Should we?
And this is we're complaining about it, but we did come up with a solution, and the solution is Brady can't call the games of any opponents.
I thought about
Raiders.
that. I thought about that. I don't like that either. I think he shouldn't be calling games because he still has access to all. He still has access to all the Fox people and all the Fox information. Like that doesn't take him out of like the Fox ecosystem. And Fox is covering is doing games of teams that Raiders play. So. You're not really solving the problem at that point.
Yeah, but
You're
if he's going above and beyond and like talking to like other crews about the Raiders' opponents, I think we'll find out. You know what I mean?
I mean, who's going to stop him?
I'm just saying, like, at the very least, he can't call games of opponents of Raiders.
I think that is
and
the
he
least.
Probably shouldn't be calling any AFC games. Period.
It's probably the least they could do, and I don't think he should be calling games at all. Sorry, Tom. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah.
He could do studio stuff.
I'm a big Brady.
He can go in with he can go in with Terry Bradshaw and Howie Long and do that stuff. Fine, whatever. They don't know anything.
At least make this amendment. Okay. Oh, we're picking.
Well, what amendment? What amendment?
No, at least make the amendment that he can't call games of opponents of the Raiders. Like they're literally playing them this week.
Yeah,
that's messed up.
Yep. All right, let's do these rapid fire because we got to close up shop here.
Okay, Seahawks. Boom.
I'm also going Seahawks. Thursday nights are weird, but I think that'll be in the Seahawks' favor. Big game though.
Yeah,
everyone
and division game. Seahawks.
Everyone in that division has a winning record. Then we got the Dublin game.
Yeah, Vikings.
We got Vikings, Steelers. I'm gonna go with the Steelers here.
Ooh, okay.
So I like a little differential here.
I'm going Vikings. You're right. Carson Wentz could maybe not do 2 weeks in a row.
Maybe.
Commanders. You Falcons.
Commanders, Falcons.
You can't. I can't pick.
Yeah,
them after that week.
It's difficult to pick the Falcons after that week, and it would be an exact opposite. I don't know if Jaden Daniels is going to play this week. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Saints, Bills.
I'm picking the Bills, and I feel bad about saying anything.
Wow, you picked the Saints? Damn,
I feel bad.
Weird.
I'm not saying
Weird
anything
pick.
bad about the Saints. I don't want to jinx it.
Browns,
Lions.
The hot Browns. Lions are actually 2-1. I did this before the game Monday night. You're picking the Lions.
Go Lions.
You don't think the Browns double up?
Oh my goodness, no.
Big game for the Lions. What if the Lions come out and win this game like 56-0 or whatever? Like, oh man,
yes,
the narratives
possible.
coming out of that will be interesting.
They're very
Carolina,
good team.
New England.
I'm picking the Patriots.
You're picking the Patriots.
Yeah.
I will continue picking the Panthers until morale improves. They are. I've picked them. This will be the fourth straight week I've picked them. So I will have the same record as them in their games.
They could do it. I'm picking the Chargers
on the road. I think it just came out. Jackson Dart will be starting this week. I don't know if that changes your opinion at all.
Oh, nice. I'm picking
we didn't
the
talk
Chargers.
about. Did we not talk about the Giants? We didn't talk about the Giants
Chiefs game.
We did talk about it. We did talk about it because we talked about the greatest play in the history of the NFL. But the one thing we didn't talk about was the Russell Wilson sequence at the end of the game. Where on first down, he got an intentional grounding penalty. On second down, he ran like a draw play and picked up like 3 yards, if that. And then third down, threw it away. Fourth down, threw it away, doinked it off of the upright.
Yeah.
It was just like the worst. And like if it's fourth down and goal, like throw the ball to a player.
What are they doing? They don't like.
I don't know.
And Dable's better than that too. Like they have to have. He has better plays. Like give him some plays where he's not thinking. I think. You know,
give Dart some plays or Russ?
Give Russ some plays where he's not thinking.
Well, Russ isn't going to be given any plays this week.
Yeah, I guess.
So,
you got to play Jackson.
I'm going to the Chargers. That's a tough draw for Jackson Dart in his first game to have to face that defense, but we'll see how it goes. Big game.
This is a great
Eagles,
game.
Bucks.
Why is this at 1 p.m.?
I also had that note. This is the
Yeah.
1 p.m. game, and wait till you see the Monday night games. Once you see
Okay.
the Monday night games, you will understand why
Okay.
this game had to be relegated to 1 p.m. So just
I love Baker. This is a tough game. It's a pick'em game. I'm gonna pick the Eagles.
I'm also going to pick the Eagles. I don't think
I think the
Buccaneers'
injury
offensive
situation
line-
is a little tough. Yeah.
I don't think the Buccaneers' offensive line is good. They might get Tristan Wirfs back this week. They might get Chris Godwin back this week also, but it's just too much. Something's got to give. If
That
they win this
defensive
game,
line is very good.
I mean, if they win this game, Baker Mayfield's got to be the front runner for MVP. Like,
Big show.
yeah,
We love
that's
him.
my take. I
The
love
show
Baker
loves
Mayfield.
Baker. Yeah.
A couple of 0-3 teams from the AFC South. The Titans at the Texans. I don't know.
They all stink. I
Can I
guess.
pick a tie?
Can they both lose?
Yeah. Is that an option? Oh, well, if they get raptured, maybe, maybe they have to.
These
maybe
are
they
the
have to
two
forfeit.
teams to be raptured.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to go with the Texans.
Yeah, I was going to say I will go with the Texans as well.
The vibes are super bad with the Titans, but maybe they get right this week.
I think the vibes, all the vibes are bad. All around.
All right. Did we find out that the Colts are the second coming of the 2007 New England Patriots, or are they?
I will
flash in the
pick
pan?
the Rams,
Yeah,
but
the
I'll be
Rams.
watching the Colts.
I
this
am going to
game.
pick the Colts.
Nice.
I think they are great.
Yeah.
I don't
The
know.
Rams need it, I think, after that loss. They're going to need
I'm
it.
doing that I don't know, to be different.
I hate this game. I dislike this game very much.
Could be a Mac Jones revenge game if he plays.
You think you think Purdy's going to play?
It seemed like he was close to playing this week. If that's true, yeah, I think he'll probably play.
I'll pick the 49ers then.
Yeah, I'm also picking the 49ers, and I don't think it'll be particularly close. I just don't
Really?
think the Jaguars are good. I just don't think the Jaguars are good.
Yeah, but I don't think the 49ers have it together yet. So that's why I'm a little hesitant.
They're 3-0.
Yeah.
Why can't I
Well,
click here?
maybe
There we
maybe what's his name is just going to spike the ball all game.
go. Right. Ravens Chiefs, also not a primetime game. Ravens are now 1-2.
Oh, this is amazing. I'm going to be looking forward to this game.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. Can they both lose? No.
Literally
I'm
no.
picking the Ravens.
You're picking the Ravens. I don't love it, but I'm going to pick the Chiefs.
You're picking the Chiefs
I'm
to
picking
beat
the Chiefs.
the
I don't
Ravens?
really have much of an explanation.
Why?
It just feels like a game.
You think they're just going to do it?
Win.
They're just
I don't
going
know.
to cheat somehow, some way? The mystique is still there for you.
I will never doubt the Chiefs' ability to pull out a big game, and I'll never doubt the Ravens' ability to blow a big game. So I'm going to go with the Chiefs. Sorry, Ravens fans. Bears.
Would you be shocked if the Ravens blow them out?
No, not at all. Wouldn't shock me at all. But I just.
But
don't
if
think
it's a
gonna
close game, you think the Chiefs will pull it out?
Yeah. I think the Ravens play to the level of their competition, and I think the Chiefs are good. But like, I think they're going to play that. I don't think the Ravens have done a good job of like playing.
Finishing
of imposing themselves on the other
situational.
team and like forcing the other team to play the type of game they want to play.
They did it for 3 quarters against the Bills.
They did, but but that's also the Bills and Ravens are trying to do similar things. So I don't even think that really counts. The Chiefs want to slow things down, bog it down, and I think the Ravens are going to let them do that. All right, Raiders at home against the Bears, the resurgent Chicago Bears.
The Bears, I love what they did this week. They were great. I'm gonna still go with the Raiders. I'm giving the
You're gonna go
Raiders
with the
a
Raiders?
second chance.
I'm going to go with the Bears because if they don't
Okay.
win this week, that I don't
Division?
know, that looks real bad for the Cowboys, who play at home against the Packers.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go Packers.
I'm also going to go Packers. The
And
Cowboys
because of
just don't-
Micah's the big swing.
the Cowboys just don't beat the Packers ever. So I don't know. I just don't think.
When they lose this week,
don't
it's
think
gonna be
now.
because of Micah.
Of course.
Oh,
It's funny because Kenny Clark got hurt this week. Trayvon Diggs and Kenny Clark got hurt on defense this week. That Cowboys defense is, if the Packers can't move the ball against the Cowboys defense, that is a massive red flag for their offense. Jets. Okay,
Wait
so
a minute.
here we go.
Is this a Monday night game?
These are the Monday night games, and this
What
is
are we
why
doing?
This is why we can't have
What are we doing?
the Bills and Chiefs on Monday night, or the Eagles Bucks because we gotta save prime time for our big games.
The Ravens and Chiefs on
the 0-3 New York Jets.
What's the Sunday night game then?
Cowboys Packers.
Oh, okay.
There are 2 Monday night games.
Dramatic, yeah.
This is the first Monday night game.
I don't like this at all.
Don't peek at what the second one is.
Wait, for this one, quarterbacks are playing?
We don't know yet. We don't know if it'll
Jets
be Fields or Terrell.
Oh, I think it's going to be
Tua's playing.
Tua is playing. I will go with the Dolphins because they've had 10 days.
11
days.
Thursday to Monday.
That may not help them.
I'm gonna be dumb here.
Vibes are
Jets.
right. No, I don't. It was a tough one because vibes are right with New York.
Yeah, they're not bad for the
Taylor
Dolphins either. They play
Taylor
pretty well.
can do it. Okay, I'm not picking the Bengals again. Broncos. Broncos are a good 1-2 team. They're better 1-2 team than the Bengals are 2-1.
The first place Cincinnati Bengals. I'm picking the Broncos.
I'm gonna have to find something to do Monday night.
But this is another game where, like, if Bo Nix isn't able to move the ball against the Bengals defense, like, kind of an indictment on the Broncos a little bit.
Yeah, I felt like they're going to have a little step back year because I felt like they overperformed so much last year.
Yeah.
So I'm not.
Yeah.
I didn't pick them to make the playoffs. I picked the Bengals to make the playoffs, but Burrow out.
Yep.
So.
Yep. And I think
this was not. This didn't feel like a hard week in picks. Like last week felt tougher.
Last week was weird. There are some more uneven matchups this week for sure. Yeah. But we disagree on more picks this week.
Really?
Yeah, I picked the Vikings. I picked the Steelers. I picked the Panthers.
Do you feel like maybe some of our differences in the picks is like you're really leaning into the data that you've seen this year, and I'm sort of like, not yet. Because like the Colts, like for instance, the Colts thing.
Yeah, that's probably my least. That I kind of am going against my
Colts
own.
Rams.
Because I really like the Rams this year, and I think they're pretty good.
And then Jets, Dolphins.
That one's a toss up to me. The Dolphins could blow out the Jets, and that wouldn't surprise me. I don't know. I don't believe in the Raiders at all. Now though, I don't think they can stop anybody. So
I'm giving Pete a little grace.
Yeah, we'll see.
I think
we'll see.
Caleb's gonna have to show me twice.
Yeah,
not bad. Well, I don't know. What's going to be the takeaway after this week if you had to like predict?
Ooh,
is there going to be like? Is this like last week was field goal block week? This is going to be. Do we have a ton of like? Because every week it's something. So there's going to be a kickers week. There's going to be a backup quarterbacks week.
Yeah, I think the defining game of the week is Ravens Chiefs.
Yeah,
and I think it'll either be
fantastic game. I mean, I clown on the Chiefs, but like, this is an elite, as good as it get matchup.
Yeah, it'll either be the Chiefs
or
toast.
The Ravens have been in basically 3 of them in 4 weeks.
Yeah. It'll either be the Chiefs are toast, or the Chiefs are back. And that'll be the big takeaway after this week.
What do you feel like their vibes on the sideline? Because everybody know like the shove. Anytime Kelsey and Reed shove each other, it's a big story. And at this point, I don't care. I think that's their relationship, and it's fine.
Yeah, I think it's.
I didn't like when Travis shoved Andy last year, but I appreciated when Andy shoved him this year.
Yeah.
That was more.
No, I think they're fine.
I was okay with it. That's their relationship, I guess.
It's not great, but that's what they do. A couple of Hall of Famers shoving each other. All right, man.
Cool.
Well,
let's see what happens.
This was fun.
Thanks. This is our shortest one yet, I think.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's an hour and a half. One of our short
90 minutes.
One of our short. This is a feature. Feature length.
90 minutes of just, I don't know, great fast-paced content.
It might not be 90 minutes. You may want to pull out my Plaxico Burress reference there.
I will not.
Oh man.
Unless you want me to. But even then,
maybe.
I'll listen back to it. Well, now you've referenced it.
I just disliked Collinsworth's call so much, and I had to tell you about that.
Yeah, but I think this
is like everything that they do just like unbelievable. What an amazing
I think you're blind to it a little bit because there's nobody on this planet that does that. I mean, Chris Collinsworth does that for everyone, but he does it most for Josh Allen.
No,
so much so
he does it most
so
for
much
Mahomes.
so. No, okay. You want to know how I know?
Yeah,
because Colleen even noticed that during a game, like Chris Collinsworth kept being like, Josh Allen, here's a guy who can't be brought down. He's like a buffalo in the back. And like Colleen's listening to this and she's like, well, he shut up about Josh Allen. So I do think here's an idea.
Yeah.
I think you should go into a week and pretend you're a Chiefs fan. And view the Chiefs as you would the Bills.
Yeah.
And see how that kind of changes your perspective on every play that they make.
Look,
because I do think your bias kind of hinders you a little bit.
In terms of
we got him to say it.
After the horrible play.
Well, it's like, again, Josh Allen made a terrible throw and he happened to catch the ricochet and score a touchdown.
And he scored a touchdown.
And that's why he won the MVP.
That's not why. But look, I just think like he needs to relax. It was just the most annoying. But I'm annoyed by something he says most weeks.
Nobody is happier and
but
more
you
of a
love
Collinsworth. I love Collinsworth. I think he's the second best. We should do that. We should do a power rankings. Not right now because we gotta
listen.
close this down.
I think of the crews that like the Bills, I think Nance likes Josh the best. I know this because they play golf together. So legitimately, they have a actual relationship.
Oh man, now that's
so Nance likes.
Yeah, that's okay. So
Josh
he's biased.
the best. Yeah, Nance.
So he's biased.
He likes Josh, but he doesn't. It doesn't. He on air. He's not like all over him. Which like Collinsworth is like all over everybody.
I feel
like he needs to chill out.
I feel like
Collinsworth is all over Josh too. I agree, but they're all over.
I think you think that nobody believes in the Bills and nobody believes in Josh Allen and he's treated more unfairly than other
No, I don't think
and that's
that.
a very like 2022.
No, yeah, that was a long time ago. We're over that.
He is the darling of the NFL right now. Like he can do no wrong.
Well, he does know
more
wrong.
so. I would say more so than Mahomes.
No.
I would say more so than Mahomes.
I don't think so. Mahomes has played completely mid for the last 2 years and no one's talked about it.
What are you talking about? I've heard people talking about that constantly. I think you're listening to the wrong people.
We're listening to the wrong shows.
I think we're listening to different people. I think
they're talking about.
I think
this is a dynasty.
Oh, I hear people talking about. Oh, it is a dynasty. How can you say it's not a dynasty? They won 3 Super Bowls.
Yeah, no, it was.
That's a dynasty.
Yeah, for sure it was. I'm using past tense.
You're using past tense. All right, they were just in the Super Bowl. 7 months ago.
They were. Yeah.
7.
The league comes at you fast. Look, they're a great team. Okay.
Well, this week I have the 72 Film Fest, so we will be making a
marathon.
Colleen and I will be making a short film in 72 hours.
In the pro category.
Yeah. So I will not. I likely won't. Sunday's usually like the editing day. It's the day when you have to turn in the film. So I probably won't see much football this week. You'll have to tell me all about it.
I'm going to tell you what happens in all of these games, especially
really
Chiefs
Ravens. Tell me what happens.
When's your deadline?
Perfect. 7 p.m. on Sunday. So
so you're missing it.
You're
missing Chiefs Ravens.
Yeah, okay. And like it starts.
You're going to
finish
night. Just in time to watch the Jets and Dolphins Monday night.
Yeah, those are probably the only games I'll be able to like really
tune in.
Follow.
Yeah.
So
great.
Yay.
I'm going to not watch those.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, I'll come in and I'll be able to tell you all about Jake Browning and how he was able to throw for 400 yards.
Is your film going to be about the Rapture? That'd be an amazing mockumentary.
There's some ideas. We're not supposed to have ideas before the 72 hours. You're gonna get us.
Don't have.
You're gonna
ideas.
get us disqualified. But All right, but
Okay.
let's
Well,
do this
good
again
luck.
next week.
I can't wait to watch your
Thank
film.
you.
Will you post that? Maybe.
I'll post it
Maybe
as
maybe you
soon
should
as
post. No, the film. I'm saying like maybe you should post
yeah.
one of the old ones even. Because you do this.
Yeah,
People
maybe.
don't know. You do this every year. This is your thing. You're in it every year. This is New York City Marathon for you.
We're in yeah. This is the third. This is the third year I've done this specific one, but
And
I've
you guys
done,
do well. You don't want to toot your own horn, but you guys do well in this.
I'll toot it.
Yeah. And the mockumentary that I saw a couple years ago was
thank you.
great. It was very good.
I said thank you before you said it was great, but it'd been funny if I said thank you and you were
It was
like,
actually
terrible.
horrible.
It was so bad.
I can't believe I
so
watched
offensive.
that.
Yeah.
I
yeah,
watched
maybe,
it like 3 times, but my family watched it.
If seeing those films is something that you would be interested in, dear listener, leave a comment or whatever. However you are able to communicate with the show.
You using the
DerekLikeSports@gmail.com, actually.
Oh,
There's a website or
email.
what's it called? Email.
Beautiful.
DerekLikeSports@gmail.com. Devesh, thank
Okay.
you.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you again. Enjoy the rest of the week.
I didn't get kicked out.
Oh, perfect.
It's good no one came in
That's
here.
a good step. That's a good step. And that is it for today's show. Thank you, Devesh, again for coming on and talking about week 3 of the NFL season. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the show. Do it on whatever podcast app you use. I suggest using one that allows you to see the video. Spotify will do that, but if you don't want to use Spotify and your app of choice is not letting you see the video, you should be able to see it on YouTube. It's actually Derek Adam Thomas is the YouTube channel, so go on there and subscribe to that as well, and you can see the video version. So I have the 72 Film Fest. Shout out to the 72 Film Fest. That is this weekend. Won't be able to watch much football, but I'm hoping Devesh and I can still get together next week and talk about what happened in week 4 of the NFL season. Is that right? Week 4 already. We're almost to October. Spooky season is upon us. So pick out your Halloween costume. Let me know what your Halloween costume is going to be. That should be top on your list of things to do. Picking it out and letting me know what it's going to be. The cat is coming to say goodbye. And I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great rest of your week. I hope you have a great rest of your month and a great rest of your year. And I will see you next time.